www.zerotocad.com. We believe that the example-based video tutorials, not a good way to teach at all. Our teaching method is command-based video tutorials. Enjoy it. The teaching methods provide the learners with the complete instructions and details of each command, so that the user could 100% recognize the capabilities and functions of the software. Then a simple example of each learned section is provided, and the session ends with more comprehensive examples. What is the command-based video tutorial method? In this method you will learn all commands of CAD software and all options of each command. Please watch this movie completely.
Back again to end limits and change its method to symmetric value. Now change the distance or drag the arrow on graphic area to see this situation. OK. It's good. Change end limit to until next, cancel the symmetric value and select this method. OK. Very good. As you see, the extrusion extended to the next body and its shapes similar to that. It's very useful and important type of extrusion. OK. It's very good. Next end limit is until selected. In select object you must select a planar or non-planar face. For example, select this face. OK. You can see the end limit of extrusion in this new method. Change the view orientation and see more and more. OK. Very good. Next is until extended and the last method is through all. Select through all method and see the end limit of extrusion. OK. See it in various views. It's very good. All these types are in start limit and you can test that. For example, in start limit, change it to until selected, and select this cylindrical face. OK. You can see the start limit of extrusion in new method.
As you see, the new direction of extrusion is parallel to the selected edge. Click preview and see it. Check it out and test it more and more, and again back to normal to profile type, active its checkbox. OK. It's so good. Now change back the second limit to dimension and its length is 0, OK. Complete the changing, good. Now change the first limit to up to next, and preview, and see its operation in the graphic window. OK. Now see the shape of new extrusion method. It's so good, and then change it to the up to last. It's so good. Now you can see the end of extrusion. It's here. Do it and check it out in graphic window. OK. So good. Again change the first limit to up to plane. You can select a planar face, or select a working plane. Test this option on many different planes. Try to do it and complete the job. Test it more and more. Good. And each time select preview icon and see its operation of this extrusion method. Do it and finish the job. And now change the first limit to up to surface. You can select planar face or surfaces with any shapes. Again test this option one time on a planar face, and then test it on curvy surfaces. OK, it's so good. Try to do it and complete the job. Do it and complete the test and check it out on different limits, OK. Also you can use the offset value, check it out again and test other many different offset values, so good. Do it and see the operation of offset value on the extrusion shape, OK, it's so good. Again change the limit to dimension and write optionally value to it. Now active the mirrored extent. Click and active its checkbox. Now change its value and then see the second limit values. OK, it's so good. Test the mirrored extent option more and more and see its operation on graphic window, OK, it's so good. Also you can use the reverse direction icon and test the first limit on other side. Test it. Let's start. OK.
Shapes command series. The first is extrude. Now draw a sketch on this flat face. Select the face. And then enter the sketch environment and draw a simple circle. And finish it. OK. It's very good. Now run the extrude command in ribbon. Extrusion is a method of defining three-dimensional geometry by translating a two-dimensional sketch normal to the sketch plane. OK. First method is depth value. You can write your desired value in this box. Also use the other side icon. And see the new result. Test many different values and try to do it. Also in graphic window, you can move and drag this point. To do it, test this method of extrusion and complete the operation. OK. It's very good. By default. Extrusion result is solid. You can change it to surface and see the new extrusion result. This is surface. Test it more and complete the job. Next type is extrude on both side. Select it and then. In graphic window you can see this extrusion method. Test it by different values. Or drag it here. Test it on graphic window. OK. It's very good. Next method is extrude up to next. Select it and then. See the extrusion in graphic window. OK. It's very good. Now change the method to extrude up to last. Or extrude to intersect the all surfaces. Test it and see its result in graphic window. OK. It's very good. Next method is extrude to intersect the selected surface. Select it and then in graphic window. Select the different surfaces. For example, first select this face. And test on other faces and see its results. And the last method of extrusion is extruded to selected surface, edge, vertex, plane and etc. Select a datum plane in graphic window and see the extrusion result. The next option in direction 1 is through all. With this option your extrude moved to the last object in their way. You can see this. Click on the reverse direction icon. Now see the through all option in this position. Last object in this direction is changed. OK, very good. Change the direction to previous option. The next option is up to next. OK, you can see the changes. Very good. Click on reverse direction icon.
Write your desired values to direction 1 and 2, or use these two handles to change the direction 1 and 2 values. Also, you can use the flip icon. Test it on graphic window. OK, it's so good. Fix the direction 1 and 2 and then. And here is Boolean operation icons. By default is join, merged new solid to the previous one. OK. Next is cut. Select it and see the new result extrusion mode. It's so important and useful option. OK, good. Check it out more and more in graphic window. And next is Intersect. Click and select this option and then. As you see, only the intersection solid survived in graphic window, and the last is new solid. Select it and. This two new bodies is made separately. OK, check it out in graphic window and back to the join type. OK. Again in extents, direction 1 and 2 is in distance mode. Change the direction 1 to next. OK, it's so good. Check it out in graphic window. It's so useful option. Change it to direction 2 and again check it out. OK. Now you can see the result extrusion in other direction. Back to direction 1 and the next extents type is 2. And now you can select a optionally element. For example, select this face. Now see the new extrusion shape. Rotate the model and change the view orientation to best position and see it completely and carefully. OK. Also in this type, you can select this plane. Again click on this icon and complete the job. OK, it's so good.